Hello and welcome to Upstate Stars. I'm Jeff Pexton, and I'll be your host as we travel Central New York to cover our local amateur sports and get to know the athletes who play them. Our goal is to be your source for all things amateur sports, from the plush green fields of football, lacrosse, soccer, and field hockey, to all of our high school and college gyms, which play host to our basketball and volleyball teams, to the ice rinks that are home to our nationally renowned youth, high school, and college hockey teams. And we'll be right there to cover Central New York's fine swimmers and divers. To the local baseball and softball fields where so many local heroes have left their mark. We're right on track with some of the finest athletes anywhere. If you're in the bleachers, you can count on us to be right there alongside you as you root on your favorite players and teams.
We are here in Bridgewater on a cloudy Sunday in July. We'll be talking to some of the riders here at the CNY BMX track.
My name is Jake Wallach. I've been racing for 3 years now. On the Northeast squad, we have I don't know. A lot of them. This is my first time here, but yeah, I like it. Oh boy, there's a lot. Yeah. I snowboard, I skateboard, I used to play basketball. Yeah, they're really supportive and everything, so they bought me my bike, so that's really important. Hi, Mom.
A buyer of gold and silver coins and jewelry has moved to the old pizza place in Sherrill. Find our new gold and yellow building at 145 West Seneca Street on Route 5 in Sherrill.
We are a local leading buyer of all rare coins, gold, silver jewelry, sterling flatware, diamonds, watches, and more. Cut out the middleman. Visit a buyer of gold and silver coins and jewelry today.
A buyer of gold and silver coins and jewelry has moved to the old pizza place in Sherrill. 280-0435. 280-0435. Visit our store. We'll pay you more.
Since I was 2. I'm 16 now. I don't know. Seeing new people. I do cheerleading and volleyball, and yeah. I don't know, just buying all my stuff and bring me to all the tracks, and I don't know, just talking to me about it. I think Kentucky. The one that's in New Jersey. It's called Howell. It just has I don't know, it's faster.
3 years. 13 expert. I don't know, probably competition and hitting jumps. Yeah, I've been to most of the tracks in New York, and I've went to Vermont. I ride bike around town, and I hit street bike, and I snowboard during the winter.
3 years. Meeting new friends. Sometimes sometimes I'll scooter on my scooter. I go hunting with my dad and stuff. Hi, Mom. This is my second year. I like going over the jumps and the high speeds. In the winter, I bowl, and I'm also a Cub Scout. Hi, Mom and Dad.
This is my 5th year. Yeah, I started when I was 4. That when you get people faster than you have a little bit of a challenge, so then you can get faster. I do soccer in the fall. I do defense, and then sometimes I do goalie, and then when I'm not doing either one of them, I go out and kick the ball. Hi, Mom, Dad.
Yes, I think at the beginning of the year, I was kind of like, I was like sitting down the whole entire track. But then like I did that at the beginning of the first year, and then I started to get like stand up. And the end of my first year, I ended up New York State #1. Yep. And then last year, I just did it again. But there's a bike. It's a regular bike. It's called a 20-inch. And then there's another bike with bigger tires and a bigger frame. It's a 24-inch, and I ride that. So I got New York State #1 on both of those bikes. Probably my dad and Keegan Nelson and Nick Rauch and Jeff Hannigan, because they've been riding for a while, so they know all the stuff, the tricks and everything to keep you in first and help you get faster. So I've been listening to them, and I've been getting a lot faster. This is actually my first big state qualifier and regional race that I'm expert. I turned expert 2 weeks ago. I would give them that you should come down. It doesn't have to do with the motor. You just if you know how to ride a 2-wheel bike and pedal and go over little jumps, and you know how to ride BMX. I just want to see kids out here and ride.
My product is flawless every time.
Their quality and service is second to none.
What has most impressed me about them is their constant yearning to please the customer.
My favorite thing about Master Images is absolutely the customer service.
The main thing is the quality is excellent. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Okay, now I'm joined by Tom Chia. Tom's going to be a junior here at New Hartford, and he's been playing lacrosse since 7th grade. Tom, want to welcome you to Upstate Stars.
Glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. And if you would please, tell me a little bit about this clinic and your participation in it and what it's meant to you so far.
I've been playing it ever since I started lacrosse in about 7th grade. It's not enough to just play in the spring, so you kind of got to work in the off season too if you want to like get a step on other teams. And after a couple weeks, the clinic gets kind of, I don't know, it gets hard to wake up in the morning, but it's a nice way to start your day. It gets you up, and then you just get your day started early, and you get some work done.
Well, working in the summer definitely pays off in the following lacrosse season. And Tom, you're a defenseman. Like I said, going to be a junior here at New Hartford. You've been playing since 7th grade. I got to ask you, what drew you to lacrosse, and what's your favorite part about this sport?
I don't know. I wasn't never really a fan of baseball, so I wanted to do something during the spring, and I watched some games on TV, and it just looked like really fun, and then I just started playing it, and I just fell in love.
Well, obviously, because you are definitely rising as a lacrosse player, and now we're joined by 9-year-old Kai Creever. Kai, welcome to Upstate Stars.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, and you're 9, and you've been playing lacrosse now for 2 years, and you're just going into 4th grade, right?
Yep.
And now my understanding from some of your coaches and talking with you is your dad was a lacrosse player at Rome. Is that true?
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about what your dad's support has meant to you. Has he helped you become a lacrosse player, and has he taught you some stuff?
Yes. He taught me if there was a D man, I would hang back there and cover him if the other team had a ball, and if my team had a ball, he'll tell me to go over the open positions.
It kind of helps you to have a dad who played this sport, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right, and let me ask you this, Kai. We talked a little bit about the different phases of this game: offense, defense, goal. We talked about attack. We talked about midfield. What's your favorite position to play?
Attack.
And tell me, up front on the attack, you get to really whiz that ball around and score, don't you?
Yes.
Is that your favorite thing to do?
Yeah.
All right. And you are part of this clinic here at New Hartford where there's about 120 kids coming out here every morning beginning at 8 o'clock on the field in the heat. Does it bother you to get up early in the morning to come out here and play lacrosse?
No.
No? You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, Kai, thanks for joining us here on Upstate Stars. And for a 9-year-old guy, you've done a wonderful job here. Thank you and good luck to you.
Thanks.
Hey, welcome to Crazy Auto's Empire Diner. That's 100 West Albany Street right here in downtown Herkimer. You may remember me or notice me as the host at CNY Flavor. You can come on that website at cnyflavor.com and learn all about the cooking show that airs on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. But we're talking about Crazy Auto's Empire Diner right now. You know, a lot of times you see TV shows, you wonder if the cook, the chef is there, if he really actually cooks or he actually is in a restaurant. Well, I'm one of the guys that have been there, done that, and is still doing it. Right here, you can come in, you can see me cook. I'm here virtually every day. Here at Crazy Autos, they don't call us crazy for nothing. Everything here is fresh and homemade. As you can see, we fresh slice our tomato. Everything's done fresh to order. Doing actually a BLT right now. This is Michael, also happens to be my son. Hey, all right. Hey, welcome to Crazy Autos. Come on in, give us a try. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, now I am joined by Jesse Andreyko. Yep. Jesse is a 16-year-old here in New Hartford, and he is going to be starting his junior year as well at New Hartford High School. And Jesse, first of all, welcome to Upstate Stars.
Thank you for having me.
Well, it's my pleasure, and I'm going to start this interview off with a quick question. Your favorite lacrosse team is?
Syracuse.
Syracuse Orange, and that's not a bad favorite to have, being so close to the Dome, right? Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Jesse, what position do you play here in New Hartford?
I play attack and midfield.
Okay, and if you had your choice between the two, which would it be?
Probably attack.
And attack, for someone who is not as familiar with the game of lacrosse like me, and I'm not, and that's why I'm here. Question, the attack position, what is that? Is it what the name implies? Are a lot of goals scored up front?
Yeah. It's more of like the offensive players. There's 3 of them down low towards the goal, and they just they're the goal scorers. They usually move the ball around and catch and finish.
Well, that sounds like a fun position to play, for sure, and very active. And tell me this, too, if you would, please. Jesse, you have been a part of this program for how many years now?
I started in 7th grade and then loved it ever since.
And what drew you to this sport? I mentioned it to one of your teammates before, and he said he liked the action and he really wanted to play a spring sport, picked up a stick and never stopped. What was it for you?
I just like the speed of the game and how it's fast and you just keep running up and down the field. And I got cut from the baseball team in 7th grade, and then Tom actually asked me if I wanted to play lacrosse, and I tried out, and it started then.
The rest is history, right, Jesse? Yeah. Awesome. And let me ask you a question. Is chemistry a really important thing on a lacrosse team? You've got up to 25 guys on a roster, 10 guys are on the field at once. Tell me what the chemistry factor is, and are you guys really good friends on and off the field?
Yeah, we're a really close, tight-knit group. In order to be able to move the ball around quickly, you have to have a lot of chemistry and be able to trust each other, so you got that.
going to have to ask you another question. I know you guys get to wear some upper body pads. You get to wear a pretty decent-sized helmet with a cage. You wear gloves that are thickly padded. But I got to ask you a question. When you get hit in the leg with that ball, how bad does it hurt?
It hurts. It hurts.
That thing is one hard piece of rubber to be tossing around at speeds of about 90 miles an hour. So I just had to ask you. I've seen kids get hit before, and I had to ask you the question. Last and definitely not least, what has this instructional program meant to you, Jesse, as a young player coming up in this town?
It's done a lot. I mean, I probably wouldn't be here right now as good of a player as I am if it wasn't for the clinic, because if you just play in the spring, you're not going to be as good as if you played all year round, nonstop. So.
Okay, now I am joined by 12-year-old Joe Kelly, and this is Joe's first year as a lacrosse player, and it's his first summer here at the instructional camp at Don Edick Field, New Hartford. Joe, welcome to Upstate Stars.
Thanks.
Well, you're really welcome, and thanks for joining us. And Joe, this is your first year as a lacrosse player, and you and I were talking a little bit earlier, and you told me that you enjoy this sport because it's fast, because you can do some checking, you can do some shooting, you can do some running.
Yeah.
Those your favorite parts about this game?
Yeah, probably.
And Joe, what drew you to this sport? I know you said your buddy plays, and now he said, hey, you should come down and play this too. You're a good athlete, Joe. What drew you to the sport? What kind of made that final decision for you to come out and work your butt off here in July?
It looked really fun. I watched it on TV sometimes with my dad, and we were thinking about playing it, so I just started this year.
And Joe, what other sports do you play?
Basketball, baseball, and football.
All right, and now we're going to add lacrosse to that resume. As a 12-year-old, that's not a bad thing, is it?
No.
And you've got a big family at home. Joe, do you want to say hi to anybody in particular?
Yeah, my two sisters, Monica and Clarissa, my dad, and my mom.
And Joe, is it pretty safe to say that your dad, Joe, and your mom, Joanne, they support everything you do? Is that a pretty safe bet?
Yeah.
Joe, thanks a lot for joining us on Upstate Stars, and I want to wish you the best of luck in your newest sports endeavor, which is lacrosse, and we wish you the best of luck, buddy.
All right, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Hey, and welcome to Upstate Stars. And I am joined right now by Mike Alessandro, the winning pitcher for Utica Post 229's Junior American Legion team, a 10-1 winner over New Hartford today. Mike, congratulations from Upstate Stars, and great job.
Thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. Mike, tell me, a 10-1 win, one run given up to an outstanding New Hartford team who hits the ball very well. Tell me what was working for you on the mound today.
Well, my fastball, I was trying to throw that for strikes. That was working, and my curveball, too, sometimes that was working. But I knew that they were going to hit the ball on me, but, we have good defense, so I knew that they would make the plays for me, and they did.
Okay, Mike, and you're a student at Proctor High School. What grade are you going into?
10th grade.
And were you a JV player, varsity player at Proctor this year?
I played JV.
And are you looking forward to moving up to the varsity ranks in the next spring?
Yes, I'm looking up.
That's really good. And tell me a little bit about yourself, Mike. You live in Utica, and a little bit about yourself. Who's been the biggest influence on you as far as the game of baseball goes?
My dad, yeah.
And who's that?
Mike Alessandro, too.
Okay. And pitching is your primary position, or do you play any others?
Mainly pitcher, but I play first base, too, also.
Okay, awesome. And a quick question for you, if you don't mind. At what point in this game did you know you had your lead was safe and you were going to be able to put this one away?
Oh, definitely when we got the 9 runs in the second inning. Yeah.
That had to lighten your load a little bit, huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, listen, congratulations from Upstate Stars, and good luck at the State Final Four for Junior Legion, which is right here at Murnane Field just about a week from now.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, now I'm joined by the second baseman for Utica Post 229, Josh True. Josh, congratulations on a great game.
Thank you.
And in the first year of a league for Junior American Legion Baseball here in District 5, tell me how it feels to bring home the first trophy in the very first trip.
Oh, it feels great. I don't know. I never had this feeling before.
And Josh, how many years have you been playing ball?
I don't know, probably since I was like 5 maybe.
Okay, so you've been at it quite a while, and you're a second baseman. Any other positions out there?
I play short, third.
And your biggest influence in baseball thus far?
Probably my older brother, Steve.
Well, I remember your brother, and he was obviously an outstanding baseball player as well, and that's a pretty good influence to have. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts coming into this game today against New Hartford. You guys both of you were on top of the league. It was a winner-take-all game. You guys were lucky enough to come out on top, fortunate enough, I should say. And coming into the game today, what were your thoughts on what your team needed to do to get past this team?
I don't know, probably just we needed base hits, some hard defense, and it looks like we got it done.
You really did, and playing defense behind Mike Alessandro today, who let up just one run, did a great job on the mound, very efficient, very few walks, and kept the ball right over the plate and kept New Hartford off the bases. At what point did you know that Mike had it going on?
I don't know, probably maybe the second innings. He didn't give up really anything there, so yeah.
Okay, are you the speed demon on this team?
I don't know.
I think so. It looks like you are up there. Listen, Josh, congratulations on a great year, and we wish you the best of luck in the upcoming state Final Four.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Perfect Game Imaging strives to deliver sport action photography that renders images that without us, our clients and customers would normally not even see. I can't tell you how many viewers of our images have asked, "How did you get that shot?" Or, "I didn't even see that happen during the game." It is our mission to have our action shots hanging on the walls of the athletes' families' homes and offices as centerpieces to be cherished for a lifetime.
Catcher, pitcher, and third base. My dad. He pushed me hard to get to this way, and he's helped me get step by step by step, and I've gotten to this part, and he's helped me all the way through. Motocross. This year I'm on an 85. Math. I like doing math. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jim.
I like to bat and hit the ball. It's pretty fun. First, pitcher, and third base. I like playing Xbox, Minecraft. Probably my dad. Your dad? Yeah, because he's helped me a lot. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
I play shortstop, I pitch, and I play a little bit of center field. Probably shortstop. I just get a lot of chances to make a play. I play basketball. Probably my dad, because he's been my coach all through basically my whole baseball career. I guess I'll say hi to my family.
Is this who you'd call if you need a mechanic? Is this who you'd call if you need a babysitter? No Sheep Designs is the right call for your business when you need professional, affordable web development, photography, or video production. With a decade of experience, we have the knowledge and passion to bring your project to life for much less than you'd expect. Visit NoSheepDesigns.com today to see how we can help you.
Yeah, I play for my Little League team, All-Star team, and fall ball. I play second base, pitcher, and outfield. Pitching. On my mechanics and velocity, more velocity, and better on my mechanics. My dad. He's helped me pitch. He takes me to practices. He works out with me.
AA Auto Repair at 525 West Dominic Street in Rome provides honest professional diagnostics and service for foreign and domestic cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, brake and suspension work, belt and oil changes, engine and transmission repairs. We do it all. AA Auto Service will use our 20 years of experience to be sure that your repairs are done right.
Basketball. Because I've been playing baseball for a while now, and I'm just used to all the action and just like the game. I play shortstop, third base, and pitcher. Probably Bob Cook, our coach, because I've been working with him for a while now, about 7 years, ever since T-ball. My family, my mom, my dad, and my grandparents. Yeah, I play basketball. Pitching, because I get to control the field and I get to show my talents out on the mound. I've learned a few new pitches, like the cutter and the knuckleball from him. We would practice in our front yard when we had nothing to do in the middle of the day. And I'd ask him to play catch and he'd come out and just help. He'd teach me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right. And then I'll try to do that same thing in the next game. I like to play wiffle ball with my friends in the neighborhood. We just join a game and play all day.
For travel, I'm a center fielder, and for Little League, I'm a pitcher. Bob Cook. He's helped me with my hitting, and he's been a big help with my center field. I like math. It's just so easy. I like to say hello to my family and friends.
I usually second and center field. Like my parents and one of my cousins. He's pushed me to do this team just to play it. I like baseball the best. Usually math. My parents.